Hey everyone, Tofu here. Welcome back to SDRA2. Last time we had a little tea party, both metaphorically and literally. I think they had food as well. Yeah, it's on the table. But we learned a lot of things, a lot of spoilery things. So, hopefully you've kept that in mind. We learned a lot about Utsuro and Akane, and what they have to do with Yuki and Sora. And it makes sense, it adds up, but at the same time, I'm kinda eh. I feel like I might be getting deceived a little bit. I feel like I'm not getting the full story yet. I mean, obviously, it's only chapter 5. I'm just saying, I'm wary of some things, and I'm not sure if we have gotten the entire picture yet. But we won't get the entire picture if we just sit around here doing nothing. So let's keep going and seeing what's gonna happen next. Should we take a little break and wait for Yuki to wake up? Hey, Sora. Yuruko, why are you stuttering? It's just... Oh, nothing. Huh? Okay, well, how's Yuki doing? He's still passed out, it seems. Do we time skip? Is he awake now? Is that what that was? Yuki. You good, buddy? I mean, he's definitely not good, but are you conscious? Yuki's chest finally started showing signs of movement. He slowly started to breathe in and out. His body twitched and a small frown dawned on his face. Breathed in and out. Yuki? Hey, pal. How's it going? Yuki, you're up. Are you okay, Yuki? Can you get up? Am I still myself? I mean, seems like it, right now, at least. Who else would you be? You're definitely Yuki Maeda. Yuruko. I mean, what do you... We already talked about this. We just talked about it. You can't say who else would you be. You know. You know by now. I'm still Yuki. Thank goodness. I was worried I was never going to wake up. Oh god, that's horrifying. Yuki. I saw a single tear fall from Yuki's face. Seems like he really was relieved about it. But neither Yuruko nor I said anything about it. We knew very well the pain he was going through. He spoke to me in the dream I just had. He? No, if this is the virtual world and if my brain is really connected to its virtual space, and that was probably not a dream. Utsuro. He tried to steal my body. Master... I don't remember what he tried to say. My memory's still a little hazy on that. But I instinctively knew that the next time I faint like that, I would stop being myself. Yuki. Sora. Akane Taira. That's your real identity, right? So you've realized it. No, I didn't. But Utsuro's memory told me so when he tried to take over my brain. But still, you're here with us now, Yuki. Sora also had a breakdown of her own when she recovered her memories, but she's fine now. So you'll be fine too. Even if this is your last chance, the killing game is almost over anyways. Yuruko. She's right, our bodies belong to us. We must safely escape from this place, with me being me and you being you. When I fainted and I met Utsuro, even in my weakest state, I was able to get a hold of myself when I thought of you guys. Thank you, Sora, Yuruko. It's all thanks to you. Yuki. He seemed much better than we thought. But he was still on the very edge of tipping over. I could feel that Master Utsuro's revival was soon to happen. We didn't have much time left. Each and every one of us knew that. After a short break, I briefly told Yuki what I had told Yuruko. Yuki was surprised. Predictably so, but as Master Utsuro had already taken over a considerable amount of his consciousness, he took it quite well, and that was the end of that. Now then, let's get down to business. Our goal is to escape this virtual reality and stop the Void's plans. With that, Yuki and I won't be replaced by someone else, and no one would have to die. Yes, but there will no longer be more traitors like Nikke from Void helping out, so we gotta do this on our own. Yeah, now that Mikado had banned it through official school rules. pretty much on our own, so how do we go about this? About that, Sora. What did you mean by having an idea or two? Right, she did say that. Sora, did you do something? What we must do first most is to find Teruya. Right. Still haven't seen him in fucking forever, man. Teruya? Oh yeah, you've been looking for him ever since the last trial. Oh wait, so what happened in the basement of the Tower of Babel? Yep. Remember what I just told you about when I fell down there? I received Teruya's reset code from Ray. And Teruya was able to unlock his reset code, uncover his memories just a few days ago. What? For real? So you already handed it over to him? Then where is Teruya right now? I don't know. What? That's why I said we needed to search for Teruya. When I last saw him, he definitely looked like his memories had returned to him. But right after that, he vanished. I'm asking just in case, did anyone see him whilst you were investigating? No, the last time I saw him was on the night we first arrived here. Same here. The Kisaragi Foundation that Teruya is a part of has been chasing the Voids long before the Killing School trip. They must know something about the Voids that we don't, including information about this virtual world. Why? Why did he suddenly disappear? Oh, Sora, the Twin Towers' top floor. The broadcasting room there shows camera footage across the whole city. Maybe we'll find him if we look through that. You're right, that's how we found you and Shobai kidnapped you after all. I know that, but after watching the monitors for a good few hours, I didn't see Teruya anywhere. What the heck? Is he intentionally hiding in some hidden area? Still, he should be here somewhere on this island. I wasn't able to make much progress looking for him on my own. But if us three cooperate, we'll definitely be able to find him. Right, Teruya with his memory back will definitely be helpful. His partners in the Kisaragi Foundation seem to be trying to save us, at least going by what you've said, Sora. Guys? Yes, what's the matter? What are we gonna do about the others? The others? Even with 3 people, searching the city from top to bottom would be realistically impossible. I mean, it'd still be better than doing it alone, but more firepower would definitely be some help. But there's only 7 of us left in the 16 we started out of the 16 we started out with. If we exclude us 3 and Teruya, all we're left is with Mikado, Iroha, and Shobai. Wow, what a lineup. Considering Mikado's a void and Iroha's most likely one too, the only option we have left is Shobai. That's exactly who I'm talking about. Wait, what? I know Shobai's a bad guy. Shobai's a bad guy? But even he's trapped here by the voids, right? Don't you think he'll somehow help us if we talk it out? Yuki, about that. We won't be able to find Shobai anymore. Oh my god, I forgot about that. He, like, teleported out. What? What do you mean won't be able to find him? Back when he kidnapped me, he disappeared in front of my eyes mere moments before you 2 entered the room. Disappeared? What do you mean by that? Literally, as in, not as if he walked out of the room or anything like that. There was a sudden flash of light, and then just like that, he was gone. It was like Mikado's teleporting. What? Is he a wizard as well? No, that can't be. I'm honestly just as clueless as you are. Well, then there's nothing we can do about that. Honestly, we might be better off without him. I mean, searching for Shobai so that we can, I think. So that we can search for Teruya together? Doesn't make much sense, does it? I guess you're right. Alright then, it's just us 3. About Iroha. Sora, I know what you're going to say. I also thought she was a kind and pure girl at first. But Iroha's our prime suspect as a void for now, and we must avoid the biggest risks if we can. I know. It's just that I can get where she's coming from, so it hurts me a bit to do this. I would have done the same thing if I had took even a step in the wrong way. Sora. I know, if she's really is a void, then she's our enemy. We can't just leave her be out of pity. However, if she gets a chance to redeem herself, and if we get to talk with one another, then I'd like to give her another chance. Our true enemy here is Mikado. Yeah, she's kind of bound by the rules right now, so, like, she's in a very tough spot. I understand if she, like, can't really help us. And she hasn't done anything yet that's, like, really fucked up, that we know of, at least. I mean, she did push Sora down the stairs. Or, not down the stairs, down a fucking massive story building in an attempt to kill her, presumably. So that was kind of fucked up. But, you know, she's just a girl. She's just a girl doing girl things. Come on. She's sorry. Well then, shall we get moving? Wait, can I have a moment? Is there something left to talk about? No, it's nothing much, but since we got to work together again after so long, why don't we all stay at the same place at night as well? Stay together at night? Yuki, you want to sleep in this room together? But there's only one bed. Wait, no, that's not what I meant. Who said we'd share the same room? I meant this hotel. There's a lot of rooms here, right? Oh, so you're suggesting we move into this hotel? Oh, that I agree with. You're basically saying that we should go back to living together in the same place like it was in the Monocruise, right? That's exactly it. If we live far apart, it'd be a pain to walk all the way every time we need to talk to each other. Can they do that? I know, like, the rooms were tied to their monopads. Can they change rooms? I forget if that was something that they were allowed to do or not. I had settled down in the southern area, so it's pretty far away from here. Yeah, my room's in the east area, so it takes a while to move from here to there. Huh, I never thought about that. Alright then, let's move in. Good idea. Sora, I'm gonna get my keycard. You cool with that? Go ahead, I'll take a look outside the hotel in the meantime. Who knows, maybe I'll get lucky and find Teruya hiding in a bush or something. I mean, he'd blend in, he'd get the green hair. Alright, we'll be on the lookout as well while we get our cards. Though I'd imagine it's not the safest to be splitting up like this. Well, we were each on our own for the last few days, and nothing happened, so I think we'll be fine. Huh? What's wrong, Yoruko? Well, it's just that, don't you find it a bit weird? That it's only Teruya we haven't seen since arriving here. Also, we haven't seen a glimpse of Mikado or Iroha. What are they doing, and where are they? You've got a point. With Iroha, we probably don't need to worry, but Mikado might be plotting something behind our backs. I don't know, I guess worrying about it now wouldn't make much of a difference. We've already lost quite a bit of time, so let's get moving quick. It'd be better if we get started on our search before it gets too dark. Right. Be careful out there, you two. After you're done moving, let's gather here once more and decide on what to do. Okay, we'll be back soon, Sora. Okay. Well, they're gone. And we'll hopefully be fine. They'll be fine. They'll be fine. No, I'm very much leaning towards Teruya being the victim this chapter. Sorry, I just suddenly shifted into theory mode, but, like, they're very much setting it up like, if we find Teruya, we're free. Teruya is what we need to escape. So, I think they're going to find Teruya dead. That just makes sense to me. But also, that's what makes sense to me, and this game has done what doesn't make sense to me. So, they might do the complete opposite thing of that. But, I can't help but recall in, I think, Chapter 3, there was some line, throwaway line in the trial talking about Iroha killing Teruya. And I thought that was foreshadowing for the next chapter. I thought that was going to be Chapter 4. But, yeah, this chapter has now set up kind of the perfect reason for why Iroha would actually kill Teruya. Because she needs to do something for Void. She can't betray Void, she has to do something. Teruya is a big threat to Void right now, with having his memories back. I think it makes sense for Mikado to instruct Iroha to kill Teruya. That is just kind of my thought of what may or may not happen right now. But that seems a little obvious, so maybe that's not what's going to happen at all. I don't know. Let's just keep going and find out. Or not find out, because nothing bad will happen. No death, no jump scares, it's all going to be great. Nothing bad will happen on this island. Woohoo! Okay. And the two promptly left to retrieve their keycards from their respective hotels. So Yuki was staying in the south area and Yoruko in the north. It'll be quite a while till they come back. I guess so. Yoruko does have a point. It's not just Teruya. Mikado's nowhere to be seen. I mean, you did see him quite a lot at the first day, but I guess it's been a few since then. I guess I haven't noticed it since I was begging to not see him since the day we met. Granted, the city is pretty large, but not seeing each other at all for the last few days. Especially when I've been all over the place searching for Teruya. Was it just the case that we somehow missed each other? Or is there something else at play here? Maybe. Maybe everyone else just fucked off and left the simulation. Everyone else is doing something in the real world. It's just the three of us in here. Just three of us. Just three of us. As Haruko said, we have no clues on the answers to our questions for now. Alright, well the two are gone. I guess I could take a look around the hotel. Oh, okay. Okay. I feel... Why is the music fading out? This doesn't make me feel good. You know, I just talked about it, about my theories and shit, but it's like, I kind of thought we were still a ways off. I don't have a good feeling about this. Okay. Well then, let's walk around the hotel till they arrive. What? Huh? An announcement? No way. Really? Wait, no, it can't be. The zoom in on the monitor? We've never gotten that. What the fuck? What? Is he dead? Bro, I just said this. I just fucking... Well, I'm glad I got my theories out of... I can't tell... I don't see any blood. Look at the fucking Mitch statue just in the corner outside the window. Nice detail he's just there. Awesome, man. What? After the sudden announcement bell, the screen displayed something unbelievable. Somebody with a knife and a camera, recording a scene in first person. I instantly recognized the room. It was the broadcasting room on the Twin Towers' top floor. There, Teruya lay unconscious. The person I'd been looking for all this time. The person who had somehow vanished from the entire island. Teruya Otori's limpless body stared back at me. What is this? And is this live? What the fuck? What? No. The video abruptly ended as the unknown individual with the knife stepped closer and closer to Teruya. They stepped closer and closer and you still couldn't make out who it was? Okay. Why the broadcast was made and for what reason and whether it was live. I didn't have a clue. Yeah. I was gonna mention this too. I didn't want to say it because it felt stupid, but Sora, like, specifically called attention to the fact that Yuki was in the south part of the island and Haruka was in the east, and I was like, oh, that's weird. I wonder if we'll have to remember that for some specific reason. I think we may have to remember that for some specific reason. I feel like that might be a truth bullet right there, but... Really? Now? Already? It feels so fast! I didn't have a clue. An outrageous broadcast that was simply out of the blue. What is the game plan here from the killer for this? And yet before I knew it, I was already running. Teruya's in danger. As soon as I comprehended that fact, I ran without hesitation, without thought. Oh boy. Did the others see it as well? I mean, there was a monitor in the hotel lobby, right? Or was there not? I feel like they would have seen it on their way out. Like, it happened literally as soon as they left. They must have seen it somewhere. The top floor of the left twin tower. How'd you know which one it was? Or was you just picking this one first? Even though the broadcast was cut short, I was certain this was the right place. Because didn't both towers have broadcasting rooms on the top? Pretty sure they did. I guess she saw... Mitch's statue was only in the left one. So I guess that would make sense, actually. The room shown in the video is definitely the broadcasting room. However, the room from the west and east towers are structurally the same. It just came down to... the statue. Right. Alright, that's smart. That is actually very smart. The location of the window, and the golden statue seen far away from the window. I used that information to deduce that the location in the video was the west building. Please don't say I'm too late. Teruya, I can't let him die. He's the key to everything right now. But before that, he's a friend that's been with us through this killing game. It's not just about him. I'm not going to let anyone else die anymore. Phew. I don't know, Sora. They had a knife. But like... They couldn't have escaped. I mean, I guess they could have jumped out the window. People in this killing game have done that from time to time. Just fucking jump from high places to escape. Did I read that line? I don't think I did. Well, she tried to go in the broadcasting room. Looks like it's locked, though. Huh? Uh-oh. It's locked. You've got to be kidding me. And that means the culprit who filmed that broadcast is inside there locking me out. Can you not see through the glass door? Or is that just for show? Damn it. Open up, please. Just open the door. That fucking sound effect of her coming up the stairs. I think that's what it was. That sound effect was really funny. It was so fast. Sora! Miruko, everyone. Oh, Iroha's here too.
Sora, what's going on?
We all met up while we were heading up here. What the heck was up with that broadcast? Seems like this was the right place, seeing that we all gathered here. No, I mean, you're right, but we have a problem. The room's locked. It's locked? Damn it, what should we do? If it's locked, then that means Teruya is definitely in there. Oh, girl, you know something. I mean, it can't be her. She's not... She would have had to be in the room, right? Unless... she cloned herself. She drew another version of herself with her awesome art powers and combined it with... I guess Mikado has technical knowledge of the virtual world, and they made an Iroha clone. Doodle Bob Iroha. Doodle Roha is the culprit. She's in there right now and just killed Teruya. That's so fucking sad, man. Crazy. Alright, that's it. Monocro, please come out and open this. Right, we can call for Monocro. If he can put out fire from the crime scene at the Tower of Babel, surely he can just open this door, right? I mean, he did it for Kokoro, so... maybe. Wait, why isn't he responding? Monocro? It's no use. Come to think of it, we haven't had any morning announcements these last few days. He's not here. Monocro's dead too! No! Teruya, if you're in there, answer me. Teruya! What should we do, Sora? Monocro. We dealt with something similar to this in the past. Yuki? Guys, let's break the door down. What? We can't! Damaging school property is still against the school rules. You're right about that, but Monocro himself once told us. The rules are absolute, but can be forgiven to break in certain situations. Yeah, we did do that in Kokoro's case, didn't we? Huh? Oh, you mean when we entered Kokoro's room?
Well, it seems like you're already too late.
What do you mean? God, this is so long ago now.
For future reference, it is permitted to break down doors in cases like these. The rules are absolute, but you're allowed to break them in special situations. For example, when a murder has occurred, foo-foo.
But are we certain that a murder has occurred? Right, he even specified it as a murder case. I don't want to consider the possibility, but in the worst case scenario, this might be exactly that situation.
I agree, and we might still not be too late.
Alright, if we four tackle it all together, we'll probably break it. Looks weak enough. We'll ram into it on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. It didn't work. Damn it, one more time.
Oh my god.
That is a long sound effect. Where did they find that? I'm impressed. After a few more attempts, the door broke down with a loud crashing sound. Because we were ramming it with all our force, we all tumbled down to the floor once it broke. And we all simultaneously looked up. The first thing we noticed was a light tapping-like sound from the projector. And a video was being projected on the white wall of the broadcasting room. On the dead center of that wall. Oh my god, really? Already? What is that projecting, though? What is that? I can't even tell. Sorry, Taria, by the way, you're dead. Well, not to, say I told you so, but I told you so. That sucks, though. Wait, fuck. Taria's awesome. Damn. I'm just kind of, like, taken aback, because, like, I didn't expect this to happen now. I'm more surprised at that than anything. I'm not surprised that Taria's dead. And I'm not happy that Taria's dead. That really fucking sucks. I just, like... I thought we were only, like, halfway done with daily life. Just based on previous chapters. Nope. He's dead. Okay. Yeah, alright. Damnity damn. Well, that's bad. Okay. Silently lay the former ultimate merchant, Teruya Otori, with a hellscape of a video as a background. Why is with a highlighted? I think that's just an error, but it's just kind of funny. What is the background though? That was what I was more focused on. It looks like it's hard to tell because it's so kind of choppy. I thought it was like a map at first, but I think there's like people there. There's like a bunch of people. It looks like some fire as well. Is it like an art piece, actually? Like a historical art piece? I don't recognize it if it is, but... that sure is something. I don't understand what the purpose of that is, though. Oh, there's the door. I respect that they went the extra mile to make that sprite. Anyways, wow, it doesn't feel like someone just died. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just because I'm recording this, like, first thing in the morning. This is the first episode I'm recording today. I just was not expecting this to happen at all. I don't know. I don't know what to trust anymore, I think. I'm just like, what the fuck is happening anymore? Whatever, man. Let's just roll with it. Well, it still says daily life. It still says daily life. I thought we were gonna get the Deadly Life title card, because doesn't that usually happen after you see the corpse? Like, immediately after you see the corpse, that's when they play it? No. If they don't play it after this cutscene, I'm suspicious. Huh? No, Teruya didn't move an inch as he lay there against the wall with his eyes closed. It didn't help much that the projector was showing us a scene reminiscent of an actual hell. I didn't even look at his body that much, I'm now realizing. I didn't even really look at his body that much. I was looking at the background. Was he even bleeding anywhere? I genuinely didn't even look. I'm so stupid. I did not even look at his body. But even before I had the chance to fully comprehend what was going on, that happened. That? That was a flash of red. Was that Mikado? What? Did you guys hear that? It's raining inside again. That's noisy. That is very noisy. Oh my god, is that just gonna keep playing this whole time? Oh my god, that is horrible. Why would they do that? What? Is it raining inside or something? I can't see. It isn't rain. Look on the ceiling. Sprinklers? But this isn't a fire.
We can worry about that later. Let's get out of here before we get soaking wet.
Okay. As the water streams from the sprinklers were stronger than we expected, we quickly ran out of the room. Why did they go off? Too late. I'm already soaking wet. Sora, what should we do? Teruya, is he really dead? Damn it. What's going on here? Why did the sprinklers suddenly activate? Why didn't we find the killer if the room was locked from the inside?
Let's go inside again once the sprinklers stop. They might be hiding somewhere. And we only saw Teruya from a distance, right? There was no blood, so he might have just fainted.
Yeah, and it's still daily life. So, I'm not falling for it. I'm not falling for it. Not yet. Yeah, when did the sprinklers stop anyway? By the sounds of it, it may have already stopped. Let's go back in. Yuki, wait for us. He's gonna be gone. Also, the door's back. They made the sprite of the door broken on the ground, but not on the outside. He's gonna be gone.